And while we may not see, at least not immediately, prescriptive restrictions on what chaplains can or cannot say, rest assured the approved gospel will be a politically correct gospel. And while failure to preach this PC gospel may not lead to being drummed out of the military, there is no question that it will be an obstacle to promotion and to the military careers of chaplains. Marriages are under tremendous strain. And if chaplains are forced to counsel same-sex couples or are limited in the moral teachings that they can present, you can look for Orthodox Christian chaplains to exit the military, leaving an insurmountable void in the fostering an environment that ensures that the men and women who wear the uniform are in their best mental, emotional, and spiritual condition necessary to defend the nation and the ideals that we represent. It appears that this administration is willing to sacrifice the religious freedoms of chaplains, along with causing the military to compromise its mission in order to advance a very radical social agenda designed to appease its political base.
But the chaplains of many of the major religions believe that marriage is defined only as one man and one woman, and that certain types of sexual behavior are immoral. It is hard to think in the past in American history where formal U.S. military policy has been at odds with the major tenets of the major religions represented in the armed services. So this will create a conflict for the chaplains. If they preach or counsel soldiers or airmen or sailors, etc., on that marriage is only one man and one woman, certain types of sexual behavior are immoral, they will be in conflict with military policy if this law is changed by Congress. It is going to create a crisis of conscience for the chaplains, the people that they serve, and how that's all going to shake out, it's not clear, but it's not going to be good. Will people leave? Will they muzzle themselves? Will the military take action against them? It's not clear.
I had been invited to speak at a prayer luncheon at Andrews Air Force Base 2 days after the President's State of the Union address, in which we took a position in support of current law. An invitation was rescinded by letter saying that our statements were not inclusive, and their mission was to create an environment of inclusiveness on these military bases.
Am I going to be forced or pressured into hiring a homosexual to be my director of religious education, or maybe my youth worker? So I think the threatening and where the chaplains can really run risks are in several different areas of ministry.